Can everyone hear me? There's 13 in here. Can you hear me? Can somebody say yes? Jody Sue switching my damn fucking words around so fucking bad. That's not what I sent her in the messenger. She doesn't even bother to read it. So I'm just going to get on here and say it. If something fucking happens, something happens, right? I don't know who these people are. I got a message. Actually, I got 3 friend requests a couple weeks ago, okay? Um, it was like back to back. Actually, it might have been like a month or two ago. I can't go back and look because I didn't catch on until about a week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, how these people connected. I'm still not sure how they connect, okay? Um, let me go to my. I'm fucking worried about doing this because maybe I am fucking crazy, but this shit is fucking insane. Okay, hold on. So this picture, this guy, okay, he friend requests me a while back. I don't know when. I accepted it. He was from Kingsport. I pretty much accept almost everybody from that area, but I've never seen him before, and I noticed the name Boogeyman. I never ever paid attention when people were talking about the Boogeyman, okay? So it caught my attention because I remembered hearing it, um, but not paying attention to it. So I just let it sit there in my friends. I never talked to it. I never nothing. Okay. Fast forward a couple weeks. There is a friend of mine, his daughter, and I'm not going to give his name unless she wants to come out and say she knows him. A friend of mine, I grew up with his ex. Okay. Um, this is so hard to even talk about. A few years ago, we had in my area, we had like a bunch of overdoses. 3 of those people happened to be friends of mine, one of them my best friend. Okay? Swear to God. Um the other one was a girl my sister went to, well, we all went to school together. We lived in a small community at the time. And we had all gone to school together. And she grows up, marries this guy. We both moved to the same community in the city. Okay? She ODs. She passes away. The family's separated, along with 2 other people that I knew at this time. It was like an influx of people dying in my area. Okay. So, God, this is so hard to even explain. So, her husband, who I had become friends with from the neighborhood or whatever, like we did bingo together. Y'all want to laugh? I went to bingo, you know? But I started to notice that my friend was on drugs. And my son would start coming home and saying, yeah, I'm not going to say her name. We'll call her T. Okay. My friend T, um, her mom's down there, or they're all fucked up, whatever. My son would go down there and sit with this girl for hours. Like our kids grew up together. We grew up in the same neighborhood, moved to a different neighborhood. Okay. And so I go to click on one of this child's, she ain't a child no more, but she's beautiful, you know. I go to click on a picture either her or her dad had posted, and I noticed that this person is friends with this person right here that I'm showing on my screen. Let me go see if I can. make it bigger so you could see it better. Okay. So while I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this, I notice another friend of mine from high school is friends with this person. I didn't say nothing. I just let it go for a couple of weeks, right? So then tonight I'm listening. She doesn't want me to say her name, so we'll just call her Cunt. Okay. I'm listening to Cunt. And she starts talking about my accent, about the word yins. Of course, at first I'm all mad, and then she says, "Oh, but it reminds me of somebody locally here that lives up." So my mind, because I haven't told anybody about these people except for one person, and I really didn't even tell that person about them. I just sent pictures. Okay, so my mind automatically goes to this group of three people. Um, I start writing them. Like, how do you know this one? How do you know this one? When I click the heart on my friends, who I think is my friend for a long time, when I click the heart on his daughter's picture, he starts writing me and I write him, or maybe vice versa. And I say to him, joking around, "You know, I'm on YouTube. I cover a case down there. I see you're in Tennessee. Stay away from Rogersville." And he answers me like he's there almost, you know? So I was like, "Oh wow," and I laughed about it. And he what was this fucking thing? Let me go see. Yins can't see the page. Oh my god, I can't remember exactly what the words were because I let it go. So, anyways, last night Jody Sue's talking about somebody local to me, and it freaked me the fuck out, knowing that I seen these three people, and then that the other guy that I went to school with, who was a complete fucking weirdo my whole school years, okay, that friend requested me out of nowhere, never got along with this dude. Um, I write him and I say to him, "How do you know these people? Like, how do you know these fucking people?" And he just answers me back, "I don't know." And I continue to write him, and he still hasn't answered me. All three of them have not answered me. I just find it funny. I want to know what Jody Sue fucking meant by people with my accent. That's all. That's all that was. It freaked me out a little bit. Sorry, am I nuts? No. I'm looking out for fucking people's fucking. She's a bitch, yo. She's a fucking bitch. And the fact that she won't listen to the end of my live, I want her to hear the end. I have stayed up all night listening to her just for her to hear the end. Hi, Benny. Hi, pretty sweet sativa. Pretty sweet pea. Hi, sweet sativa. Hi, Laura. Hi, little Dev. Whoever else is in here. But, anyways, it was just an odd coincidence. So when she said that, I was like, "Hey, yo, are these the people you're talking about?" It is bizarre. It's very, very bizarre. And that's why I sent it to her. So if people want to think I'm fucking crazy, whatever, but if you think somebody could be in danger, like, why the fuck are these three people? This dude just got out of jail. Okay. I think he friend requested me before he went to jail. People look him up. To me, he looks like Andy Bernard. I don't know. He looks like he could be related. And he has the name Boogeyman. And I don't remember the Boogeyman story. So, oh boy. This case, man. I'm really not this insane. I don't know. What's your thoughts on this? Why would she say something like that? "Oh, it seems you might be connected to people." Oh, Yins, the only person I know Seriously, guys, go back and listen to her live from the night. I'm trying, Laura. I am. I promise I am. This is just insanity because, I don't live far from where they are. 6 hours. No, Yins is from Pittsburgh. I'm in Pittsburgh, little Dev. Like, you just drive through a little tiny part of West Virginia and you're there. It's not far. I've met many people from that area of Tennessee where I live. I don't know. You get weird friend requests. And when you're asking people, how do you know each other? How do you know each other? And they have the name. And dude looks like he could be Andy Bernard's brother, like for real. And I looked him up. See, that's the thing. There's more to this, and I don't want to say because this is part of my research. It looks like he connects to people. Okay? Family. I just don't want to go too far because I don't know. Like you don't want to bring things out you don't know. But why is this fucking weirdo ass fucking guy like go look at his videos? He's weird. He's weird. That's all. I don't know. Is Jody gonna respond or no? Is she gonna watch the end of my live? Because really she needs to see the end of it, in my opinion. And I don't live far from there. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself a local like Shay does. I'm further than her. So, how is everyone today? I seem a bit crazy. I just wanted to come on here and explain like what was going on. I'm not going to give all the names and stuff like that because I don't know if it connects. But when Jody Sue says the weird fucking shit she says, no, this person from requested me. It has nothing to do with algorithm. Dude from requested me, and he is connected. Like I can't say. It's too soon. Because I don't know 100%. If you understand what I'm saying here, it's not. But she's the one that mentioned I have locals tonight that connected down there. Yeah, okay. Let me try to explain this again, please. I need a cigarette because this is hard. I don't know how to explain this. I have two friends locally to me. Not friends. Two people I know locally to me. One of them, my sister was friends with his wife. Hold on. Oh, that's stupid. That has nothing to do with anything. Okay, so no, let's even go back. A while back, I got a friend request from this weirdo dude. Okay, I just kept with it and I let him be my friend. He's from Kingsport. It seemed as though he just got out of jail. Okay, and he had the name Boogeyman. People were trolling you. Boogeyman is obviously made up. No, Sylvia Brown. Back in a while ago, if anybody remembers, there was somebody going around stating that Candace, something about a boogeyman. Okay? Listen, I'm going to find the fucking clip. Okay? I kept it in the back of my mind, but I never researched it because I didn't think it meant anything. Okay? So a while back, I can't tell you how long ago, unless I can get into my Facebook and look, this guy friend requests me. Okay. After he's on my page, and I looked at his page and I thought, oh, what a, something not right with this dude. Right. So, but I just let him hang there. He never wrote me. I never wrote him. He's been on there. I don't know if it's been weeks, months. I get a lot of firm requests, and I put them to the side. Like, I just let everybody on my shit. I need to quit doing that, or I need to separate my Facebook or whatever. Okay. So he from requests me, and then I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Whatever. Let's just put the boogeyman shit in the past, period. Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about this. So I get this weird ass fucking firm request from this dude. He doesn't talk to me. I don't talk to him. A couple weeks later, somebody I am friends with refriend requests me. Like, I didn't even know we were no longer friends on Facebook any longer. Okay. But I'm friends on Facebook with his daughter because our children grew up together and I grew up with his wife. Well, my sister, she's 4 years younger than me. Okay. So this lady, probably 4 or 5 years ago, had passed away. Hold on. I don't know why somebody's sending me my own live. Okay. Um. Anyways, so this girl that my sister was friends with, had passed away. Okay. The husband is as bad as she was on drugs, and there was at the time a bunch of people in my community was given a bad batch. Okay. Um, Out of that bad batch, three people I knew had passed away. Okay. One of them being mine and my husband's best friend, the other one being the wife. One of them being the wife of, oh my God, how do I even fucking explain this? This is so fucking dumb. Ugh. I noticed this here. Let's just go this route. I noticed this dude is friends with two friends of mine after liking a picture. Okay, on on one of my friend's daughter's pages. I noticed that these people were friends. Me and my friend's daughter's ex, who's still alive, start messaging each other. And I'm messing with him because he tells me, oh, I'm in Tennessee these days. Okay. And I was joking with him and I said, oh, I'm a YouTuber now. I was like, stay away from Rogersville. Ha ha ha. It was a joke. And he wrote me back like, yeah, I know to fucking stay away from there or whatever. But like, he was local. So I was like, okay, he might be down by there. So then I get another firm request from somebody I went to school with. I think his profession even says correctional facility, a correctional officer. I have to look. Okay. So anyway, so I get another firm request from somebody I was never really friends with, but I knew from school. Like, I didn't like this dude. After liking the picture on my friend's page, Sylvia Brown, get the fuck out of my chat, dude. You've been trolling forever. You've been on Jody Sue shit. Like, you're local too or something. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Anyways, so I just noticed these three people were friends. Okay. So I start writing them like, how do you know this one? How do you know that one? How do you know this one? So only one of them replies back to me and he says, I don't know. And that was it. So I go look at his profile and I notice that he is also friends with um, Tragedy Pimps Exposed. So I'm like, no, dude, you follow true crime. Like, I'm on there like, you follow true crime. Are you following like what's going on? How do you know this dude from Kingsport? Okay. So tonight Jody Sue Brown is sitting on a damn live, and she says, "Oh, she might be connected," talking about me. She might be connected to somebody up north. Oh, I know somebody else that says Jins. Oh, yeah, same area. So it clicks in my head, these three people knowing each other, and I'm like, holy shit, what are the odds? So that's when I got on my shit, like, what the fuck? Like, why is this boogeyman dude trolling me and you're talking about, somebody from fucking Pittsburgh? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get this out. So it panicked me for a moment because she said she knew somebody from here. So that's why I had sent it to her. Makes sense. That's pretty much all there is to it. Thank you. All right. Other than this, let me get this off my screen. I'm done with it. If somebody knows who this person is, please let me know. That would be fucking fantastic. That's all I'm asking. Okay? Um, Now, Jody Sue, I would like you to watch the end of that live. That's all. Just watch the end of the live. Yeah, be the bean, that could be it. But she said on her live tonight that she did. She definitely did. The whole 10 hours she sat there and paused, and every damn fucking sentence somebody said, she can't even, to me, it's like she's trying to confuse people. She doesn't, like, she's stopping every sentence. Just listen to it for 5 or 10 minutes and then stop it and tell me what your thoughts are. Eh, I'd have to show you the messages for you to understand. I'd have to show you the whole. Just look the dude up. Just look at him. Okay? You see his name, it's on my community post. Go to his Facebook and look. Tell me what you think after you see it. Okay? Make sure you look at the videos on his page. He's weird as fuck. And yeah, I'm telling you to dox him. There's a reason for it. Not dox him. I'm telling you to look. I've already doxed him, right? Well, he's there. Hold on. Let me click out of here. I'll show you dude's page. Let me get to the page, then I'll screen share. Maybe you'll understand better. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, his page is weird as fuck too. Hold on. Please, nobody message me while I'm doing this. Don't be an asshole, okay? So this is dude's page. Let's start this way. We'll just click through. I don't even care no more. Okay, it's pretty much enough with pictures. Let's go to videos.
So, here we are. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, oatmeal all on the floor and a slob. Just keep spilling the damn oatmeal all over the place. And my chow. So, here we are. Yeah, it's like so there's my microwave, TV, mirror, fridge, the door, curtains, this nice bed and everything. Yeah, fun. So there's my microwave.
Okay, so you see just weird ass shit, okay? Here you see I have two mutual friends. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. Oh, well. The gray one is the one whose wife passed away. The one in the yellow shirt, actually, I don't even care because this dude answered me so fucking funky. Like, I don't know why he answered me like he did. Fuck. Damn it. This dude, okay? He answers me funky as fuck, okay? I'm going to show you my messages to him in a minute. No, dude's been a whole ass weirdo as long as I've known him. Okay? Hold on, let me stop sharing with you guys for 1 second. Let me see if I can get this to. Holy shit, this is slow. Okay, we'll go here. Wait, hold on. I gotta open it a different way. Sorry, guys, I don't want to dox my family and shit, right? Okay. No, that is not what I did. Okay, hold on. Holy hell. Okay. Now, where the fuck did the. Here it is. Nope. Okay. I'll just read messages because I'm not gonna. I can't make it bigger. I tried. All right. I wrote, "Hey Lenny, it's been years. Thank you for requesting me. I have a question. How do you know this person? Can I ask?" Here it is. And I sent him the message I sent to this person asking how he knew him and the other friend. Okay. And then, I'm Crystal Stanley. That's my maiden name, my born name. And he writes, "I'm not sure." I put, okay. Laugh out loud. I see you are following Tragedy Pimps Exposed. Do you follow true crime? I have a YouTube channel. I'm covering Summer Wills. That dude is part of my research in her disappearance. Well, I'm looking into many, many people. He is connected with this. Crazy. Okay. And I send him my YouTube channel. And I put my channel, and as you can see, he sees it July 1st at 4:08 p.m., but he does not reply to me. So I start looking, and he's a contractor. Okay. So then I find out, let's go to my group. That this is going up in my area. Okay, this is the next county over. So I start to wonder why, like, these three people, one lives in Kingsport now, one just gets out of jail, and um, one is somebody I'm friends with from high school. Okay, so tonight I haven't said anything to nobody but one person about this. Okay, and tonight Jody Sue is live, and she states she knows somebody from where I live, like this area, like trying to implicate me in some shit going on down in Kingsport because she knows people from up here. So my alarms start going off, like, what the fuck? I know these three people connect, two of them connect directly to Kingsport. Does she really fucking know somebody up here? Like, I see the name Boogeyman, and I start to just, anybody would be like, what the fuck is going on here, right? So that's what I was asking Jody Sue. I got a little worried at the time because that Boogeyman dude literally just got out of prison. Like, and he connects to, fuck it, I'm just going to say it, Linda. Okay? Family tree. Because I started researching him and his name. That's all I got to say. I don't know. Other people can look it up. Yes, be the bean. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the actual fuck? I wasn't done with my research. I can't 100% say that, but her name, her last name that people don't know, connects to this dude. Yes. Do you understand now? My research wasn't done, but when she started saying, like, oh, people use yins and trying to implicate me in some shit, it like snapped, like, hey, I know three people that connect to Kingsport. Why ain't they answering me? This shit's shady. One has the last name Boogeyman. They're talking about this, but this one might connect to one in another way. And then if you look at the dude, he looks like fucking Andy Bernard. Am I crazy? Like, I might be. But would y'all want to look into this? Oh, I'm not going to say her real last name here. Be the bean. Like, it's really hard to decipher what I'm trying to put out here. This has been like these people have been on my Facebook for a few weeks, and I think that one maybe even a couple months. Yeah, Lindy, I don't know. This might be far outreached and outstretched, and Jody Sue might be making me look like a fucking circus ass right now, but circus act, ass, whatever you want to fucking call me. It does look crazy. It does, which is why I didn't want to put it on my damn YouTube page, but I wanted to ask her about it. It's just weird, okay? It's just one of those weird things. It's like now I'm in Pittsburgh and I'm looking for fucking red trucks here. Yeah, backwoods, I guess. I don't know. Jody didn't listen to the end of my live. She really should have, huh? She thinks everything is such a fucking attack on her. She makes it hard not to make things an attack on her, right? This just happened to be a weird coincidence tonight, and I wanted her to see it. I wanted to ask her if she knew that dude. Her reaction was a little weird to me. I don't know. I do understand she's been through a lot, and I believe her when she says they're shuffling her around and shit. Which was my point the other day, but at the end of it, like, I think I had come to the conclusion that she is fucking involved in this shit. Like, all of it. I don't know. This is the craziest shit. I don't want to quit on summer, but I am starting to think I'm fucking going nuts over this shit. I think every creator's probably feeling like this at this point. Candace, you know that dude? Maybe it shouldn't be Jody Sue I'm asking. Dawn. Anybody know that dude? Yeah, backwoods. She's not listening to the end of my live. She's sitting here calling everybody else tragedy pimps, people who sit here and make videos and do this and do that and put their time in. They're all wrong, but it's okay for her to put the shirt she was looking for summer out, right? It's okay for her to play these fucking games. I'm gonna find that fucking video. I swear I hope I have it. The one where she's sitting there like, don't worry, family, I'm okay. I should just take y'all to Canva and we should just start going through her videos. Like, I have tons of them. Anybody want to sit and I'm up? Like, my dog's in the bed, my husband's in the bed. I'm not getting in there right now. Anybody want to go watch some old Jody Sue random ass videos? Like from the time the marathon was going on? Yeah. Like, just go look him up, dude. Just look at his page. Like, it's insanity. And he got all these ads. And then the last one, somebody's talking to him and he's like, I want to tell you where I've been for the last 90 days. What the fuck does that tell you? Most people get 90-day sentences, right? When they do something stupid. Really wasn't all that big of a deal. It just freaked me out for a second because of something Jody Sue said. Of course, always throwing wrenches in it to make people think something that could be nothing. Sorry, dude, if I doxed you and it's nothing. By the way, your Doc Martens tell me what kind of human you are, so. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. Let me log into my Canva. We'll just go straight to fucking Canva. Since I'm on here and I'm staying up, I might as well stay on for a little bit. We'll make it interesting. Let's go to my Dropbox. Y'all want to see what I got? You're about to see. Damn it. Am I sharing the right one? Let me see. No, I'm not. Bear with me a minute, guys. This damn cough. All right. Here, Jody, let's go through your videos, huh? Should we do Dropbox? What do you know? October to November. Look at that. Oh, here she is on AB. Let's listen to this one. If it'll play. They take a minute when I get them off of Dropbox. Yeah, really. Some alien shit. Maybe we should be looking for fucking UFOs. This is only a 14-second clip. Let's hear. What did I clip?
Were you suspicious of Dawn taking the Subaru that day?
When he showed up at 7 o'clock, I was so damn confused. But no, he had been taking it for a while before, like a week or two before. But he had.
How are you confused? And then he had been taking it. I want to talk about some contradictions. Let's see. See, Jody Sue? What do we need to see? Who needs Gavel's database? This is only some. Cues, reward fund, anger. Here we go. What's the fuck is this about? Oh, Jody Sue was angry. Oh. Which one was first?
Okay, so
we can make it big. Wait, let's detach it. Look, I can make videos right now while I'm talking to you guys.
Okay, so second one, because like my son says, no,
I'm gonna mute you.
I think people aren't hearing me because mine aren't easily parsable, digestible pieces for the public who enjoy that type of thing, and is the reason they're being taken for such a ride by these channels is because it's given to them, right? You know, eventually I'm gonna get some damn pictures and graphs of my own. Anyway, so also I just want to start this one by saying that even Chase made a post last night saying that circus and monkeys weren't mine. And I promise you they weren't. And I still find the timing of that very strange, like I said, for many reasons. And also at some point, I'll touch on the billboard, but that'll be in the rest of what we're digging on. But either way, and what's in the videos themselves if you watch. So, across several channels and creators, in people's own words. However, and things we got while things are going along. So what I really wanted to address in this one is what I want y'all to look for inside of these channels, okay, is this. Because this kind of, this help you think about how this is operating and how deep this is, okay? What I want you to think about, because it took me a few days to catch on to this, because I'm just new to YouTube, not a big fan of it, other than music. I've even told my kids for years, I don't like them on it, rot your damn brain. Well, here it is in their backyard and mine. Proof positive, and I have turned off their access to YouTube, let me tell you. Because what's happening to us because of me outing these people and everything else is bad. So, I don't need them seeing or hearing what's happening there. And it's no fault of their own, and possibly mine for standing up and saying something instead of just being quiet. Story of my life. So anyway, damn, done it again. But either way, all right, I'm gonna try to make this short. So, here's what I want you to think about in this one. It took me a few days to catch on to this because I only stayed between like 2 or 3 creators, right? Because it was peaceful, all the people were nice and chat, and oh dear, some of those people have turned into rabid dogs, let me tell you. Same ones. Very fickle. Very, very fickle. Very easily led. So anyway. So I was told certain channels hate other channels, right? And then there's all these fake fights that happen at night and people arguing over stuff, and I don't know. I wasn't interested in drama, still not. Type of thing, right? But what you see happening, and so I didn't go verify some, so regardless, I just took their word at my day. Thought I was helping some at first, whatever, right? So then what I learned after a few days, because especially through the hopping through that marathon, you'd watch later on after one creator would get off, all of a sudden, they would pop up in the other ones that they hated, didn't get along with, just been on my fights with it. As the damn mods, y'all. And then there was another clue to add into the basket, right? That something was way off. But here they all are, 2 or 3 of them, 2 or 3 creators in Wood Mod's channel that they hate, that has the opposite theme going for that night. I'm like, wait the hell a minute. Hold up. You're in this room while they're bashing whatever you were just the opposite of, but wait, what is happening here? Okay, and then you have these second level mods after the other creators modding inside of chats. And these are like the special ones, right? And then if you look up most of them, what they come back to are blank emails, dead end names, all kinds of other stuff. A little shady. So anyway, but what you have basically are a few of these rooms. Like you have, say, 5 or 6 main creators' channels. Well, you have one saying this one saying that one saying the opposite. They're all doing their own things. But you have all of the mods jumping and the creators jumping. And each one, what they're doing, they're gatekeepers, they're silencers. And they keep each room looking exactly like it's supposed to for part of the play and the drama. And they're silencing any voice or any dissenters or anybody who tries to out them for what they're doing. And most voices aren't as loud as, say, like mine. And others, it's just pissed off chat members, people who have discovered this one thing, somebody pissed off from the last missing child's case, say, or last missing person's case. They all showed up with their fingers in. And so it's able to be kept quiet, right? And then you ban, you mute, keep people out. They just give the hell up. Can't get enough people behind them to listen to them, to out these people. So what you have basically are gatekeepers, silencers, the guys behind the curtains, but they're all doing it for each other. And like I said, at the first assessment, all these channels were new, but the creators weren't. They've hopped channels through years, particularly notorious for starting new ones with new missing children's cases, high-profile cases, also having people's feet on the grounds and locals, pulled and roped in, just like they do here locally with Summer's case, pushing money into accounts, doing all kinds of weird, shady shit, and we'll get to that in the next few days. As I feel like doing whatever, and I'm sure you'll see them try to jump 3 steps ahead of this too, but really the more they do, the worse it's. Anyway, and then we're gonna do another one here in just a second, just to kind of flow through the day. But yeah, I just want y'all to think about that for a second. I want you to look at these groups yourself, the channels themselves, the chats at night. Look at the other mods who supposedly hate these other ones and blah, blah, blah. It's the same creators I just talked shit about 5 minutes before. It's mods swapping from room to room. It's to keep each room looking separate because each one is a play into itself. And each one is kept looking a certain way. Why do you think that is, guys? Man, I just told you, but think for yourselves. You know, it ain't just for YouTube clicks, likes, because they still don't have enough eyes on them to be making the types of money they supposedly have coming in either. You know, so think for yourselves. Go look for yourselves. Go follow back some of these mods to the emails that don't, and I get anonymity, fine, whatever. You know, but that's not what you're seeing here. And just like the low-level players they've got locally here, swindled into, messed up in this whole ring thing, they've done the same thing to a lot of these lower-level mods who are more open. Their emails, things actually do come back to real people. And you know what all those people really have in common? They're all victims of some kind. Domestic violence, sexual abuse victims, people who are lonely, people who are just looking to connect with other humans. I mean, these people are predators, and they can sniff. Well, you know, it's just like Voldemort, sniff my ass out. You know, it's just a common thread with these type of people, and they can sniff out vulnerability, and then they make these people feel special by giving them little wrenches and whatever the hell else it is they do. But even those small ones, they really have no idea what's really going on, but they're still trapped in, and they're doing the work for, but they don't realize what they're doing. But they do have that theme in common with generally being some type of victim or lonely or whatever themselves and being used. And that just doesn't sit right with me either. So, anyway, just think about it. Think about that. Think about it. Go watch what they do in all of the True Crime Family channels. All of them. See who's jumping between who. See who's modding for who. Yeah.
So allow me to respond to this. Jody Sue, you just spent a whole night bashing me for doing exactly what you're asking people to do, right? All right. Let's move on to part 2. It's been a long time since I've listened to a lot of these. Give it a second to load. I don't know why this is frozen like this. Hold on, let me refresh.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this again because the storm, something's got the internet all whatever. But it's been a weird morning already. Didn't even want to be dealing with this today because trust me, we are still in the middle of and when I say we, I mean all kinds of us. You know, and then last night I mostly took for the kids and I in between homework. Uh, but and this whole deep dive into this rabbit hole.
Don't message me, guys, okay?
Continued deep dive. But I was a little behind because about I don't know 2-3 hours after everything was happening, I was made aware that there was a whole big fiasco last night, which is that was not my circus, not my monkeys. However, I find the timing a little weird and strange. Several of us digging on this rabbit hole do. And so I'm gonna watch what I say very carefully. I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm just not even gonna go there. So anyway, then this morning, obviously, do the school thing, etc., and then figure out a video has been posted overnight where Chase tells who is picking up his mail and all the things I've been asking about for days now. You know, because he said that there was a handoff, right? You remember that? So it was two people in the handoff. That one person picked it up, handed it off to another, and then gave it to him every day. Well, in this video about the Vigil that's posted on, well, I don't think she minds, it's on Tiffany Marie's. And I'll post a piece of it here in a minute. But it has him saying that Gingersnap and Hippie are the two handoffs. That they go pick up his stuff from the post office, etc. every day. Now, y'all, I'm not going to dox anybody, but here's what I do know. Because I do know. A little, anyway. I know Ginger's real name, and I'm not going to dox her. The people in this little web will know exactly what I'm saying is legit.
Did I accidentally land on the perfect video, Jody Sue?
But her name starts with a C, lives in Morristown, etc. And anyway, the last time really Ginger's face is seen is at that vigil that, you know, I talked about in other videos of mine recently, and how all of a sudden she vanished from the face of the earth, really, sort of. Changed her name to somebody you used to know in the Discord chat with me, then exited out of one of them. Well, she got real quiet for days before that for no reason. But everybody in chat was told it's because she was being attacked over decorations, but that actually never really was happening. And that's where she'd vanished to. But it's strange considering everything that was around that vigil, which I mentioned several days ago, but is going to be part of what I was going to talk about soon anyway. So I'll leave that out. For now, we'll concentrate on this mill thing. Now, y'all, I find it a little strange that a woman from Morristown, who's a bank branch manager, supposedly, because the first bank that she's tied to no longer in existence. However, there's a tie to a second bank that is, you know, open. But that doesn't mean they're not laid off. It doesn't mean whatever. There does seem to be some student loan issues there that lost a real estate license. And I don't know about you, but I mean, well, hell, who cares about a real estate license, right? If you're a bank branch, I mean, you make more, I'd say. But then there's your problem using your degree too. So I really don't know, but anybody can get like a 5-year deferral or whatever on student loans generally, or like like $100 a month, whatever, pay them. And if you could drop $1,000 on a hotel, well, why in the hell couldn't you pay $100 on a student loan? It just doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, now mind you that this is only after really summer's marathons going that everybody suddenly has. Either way, so then we'll also get to that later. But I find it a little strange. This person from Morristown is going to drive all the way to Gray, where the P.O. box and everything is, pick up mail, hand it off to a second person, and then that second person is eventually going to get it to Chase. Now, I find that a little damn odd with all the responsibilities a bank branch manager would supposedly hold. And I know quite a few people that actually work at banks. Their daily duties, even online, if they're working from home right now, are quite a few. They are timed while on computers to make sure they're actually there, doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'd assume the same would apply for a bank branch manager. I just find it a little strange. I find it even more strange that suddenly Gingersnap vanishes. All the strange things, and like I'd said in my previous live show, I don't know, I feel like we knew her, recognized her from somewhere previously. Oh, there's some things to that too.
How did I get
But
so lucky? This was a
yeah, and
complete
then that
accident,
chat and
guys.
Discord name changes to somebody you used to know. And then she basically vanishes off the face of the earth. It's not seen again. But either way, this is damn odd with all the responsibilities a bank branch manager would supposedly hold. And I know quite a few people that actually work at banks. Their daily duties, even online, if they're working from home right now, are quite a few. They are timed while on computers to make sure they're actually there, doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'd assume the same would apply for a bank branch manager. I just find it a little strange. I find it even more strange that suddenly Gingersnap vanishes. All the strange things, and like I'd said in my previous live show, I don't know, I feel like we knew her, recognized her from somewhere previously. Oh, there's some things to that too. But yeah, and then that chat and Discord name changes to somebody you used to know. And then she basically vanishes off the face of the earth. It's not seen again. But either way, this whole thing, like I've been telling you all, is much deeper than you think it is. And I'm afraid that some of these smaller players in it, say like Chase and Ginger and others, because I really do think they're smaller players of some variety, or some are actually trapped by what they may not have realized was going to happen, but now they're getting ready to be the fall guys for, or they're disposable. I don't know. It's cops find out, but I'm gonna keep digging until they do. And then, there's some things in there. Like I said, we'll talk about it, of course, in the next few days. But, these channels are still not even the tip of the iceberg. They're still kind of like, nah, I mean, there are one or two of them that are bigger. There's also some things that I don't think people are aware of, and I may do a second live here in a second, just so it's easily parsed and digested. But for the most part, this one I want to stick to the whole. There's a video out there where Chase finally saying, or well, I don't think you realize, because there's a lot in these videos if you go back and watch them, even though they're 8, 10, 12-hour streams, which is part of the whole thing anyway, because it's hard for people to download, go through, parse apart. Some of these videos were never put back up, mind you, like we all know that the last part of the video that never came back up with John Q and Q Carlock was because of bank stuff being mentioned at the end on an actual fight with Tiffany. So anyway, because we were actually there when that happened. But you notice they've let time pass for you all and you've forgotten to keep the crap. For where are those videos and why aren't they put back up? Well, okay, short-term memory. Internet moves along quite quickly. Keep asking for those videos to be put back up in full. So anyway, yeah. So I think I'll do another one here in just a second. But I just find it real odd that this person, this Gingersnap, real name starts with a C, is driving from Morristown to Gray to then pick up mail for somebody, Chase, and then hand it off to a second person. Then it finally gets to Chase. And then there he is on a video saying it out loud, not even realize. Man, these videos, they hold so much. So much. But anyway, I just that's my thought for the day. But yeah, whatever the fuck went down last night, that was not my circus, not my monkeys. But I also think it could have been a preemptive bullshit SWAT to make anything else like look like somebody's just doxing him or harassing or doing whatever. And I think all kinds of things at this point. But yeah, I know more than obviously, and still digging. And I'm telling you, this rabbit hole is whoo. But these channels are definitely still doing what they were doing prior, and the sleight of hand and all the BS is there. But we'll talk about that in a second.
How did I land on that? That was insane. Impromptu live. Fuck you, Jody Sue. No, what did you say I shouldn't ask about Gingersnap? Why did that go away? Oh, it ain't in there. It was moved. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. This is fun. We don't know what the fuck we're going to land on. Huh? Oh, Jody Sue. I'm just clicking, guys. I don't know what we're listening to. Let's just go back and listen to a few of them and see where we go. Sorry, when I load them from Dropbox, they take a minute. Oh, I think this one, she was pissed off. Let's see.
So hey guys, I figured I'd give everybody a semi kind of update. Holy cow.
Oh my God! Jody Sue! Look what I found! The one where you're asking your family to be okay with what's going on. I don't know if that's the date on it. That might be to these ones. Around the same. Oh, I think they were all the same day. Yeah. October 15th.
Blinded by the line. Revved up like a deuce. Anyway, sorry. part of being an audiophile. Squirrel. So anyway, figured I'd give everybody an update. I think the Vigil's getting ready to start. I've wanted to go, even though everybody knows how I feel about Vigils for the most part. I wanted to go, but there's been some talk about my safety and concerns, and even with my guards and things we've kept for days on me. Because there have been some crazies. And obviously, right now, every day it's watching patterns, wondering which one you're going to get eaten by. Oh dear. Why did Bud Light again? It's in my head. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I can do the most good this evening. But there was also just, and look, guys, look, the people I'm working with, and I know everybody doesn't agree, but I did make it clear to others in this before I started doing this that I was going to do this, and everybody was fine with that. But opinions are like assholes. Just because others have varying opinions does not mean I agree or disagree with anyone. And from the beginning, I said that's not what I'm here for. But everybody has the best intentions, and it's about summer, whether opinions vary or not. And the unity's been kind of amazing to see. But I think the people I've worked with have managed, as a few minutes ago, I think I announced the last numbers. It was at 22,000 for summer's continued fund. And I think now, from my understanding, it goes to a children's advocacy center next year instead of here shortly, if she's not found or no tips come in. So that's pretty fucking amazing, honestly, considering the reward was not even 40 before we get. So 22,000 is not bad to go along with that. And then the people are going to also gotten billboards going back up in town with Summer's face on them. So hopefully, either way. So I think I'm going to stay here and do the what I can do, and so I don't distract from other things happening tonight. And I think I'm just too emotionally open anyway to other people right now. Because some of the people are already there, and there's already tears flowing, and also some of my crazies are crazy, and I know what's going to happen if I show up. So anyway, I don't want to distract from Summer or what should be solely about Summer, or have crazies doing crazy things. So if y'all can make it out there, I'm sure it'll be appreciated. It's at Warriors at the Riding Stable Pond. I think it starts at 6:30 tonight. Anyway, what I'm going to do in the meantime, because look, I'm exhausted. It's been days of pushing. Even though my body is not doing well, I couldn't even keep up the kids yesterday in the store. I mean, it's failing. I'm just weak and down, and just everything is just a shit show. To be honest with you, if I can get a body transplant going, I damn sure do it. And eventually, I hope to get around to posting the hand signal. I'll at least fund the video tonight for domestic violence. But the girl who designed the one, Obsidian, actually, she may or may not watch this. Definitely needs a shout out, and I'll share hers. Amazing artist. But yeah, that definitely needs to be shared. It can save lives. So at some point, I'll try to get to that. But for now, what I'm going to do is jump my ass in the shower. I'm exhausted, but I have canceled on a person and dinner for like 3 nights running. And then this morning, my ass fell asleep on a live panel. I'm not even kidding. Oh, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Falling asleep on YouTube. It was amazing. It was a great nap though. So anyway, but my heart was hurting so bad by that time this morning. Plus, people had been talking about Voldemort and shit, comment section and craziness, and like, y'all, I don't even want to see his name or face on fucking wall. Like, I can't. Like, panic. Don't send me that shit. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. It's hard enough living with this shit every day. Fuck that. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. Keep the fuck away from me. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to see that name, and I don't want to fucking see that face. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower, and while the vigil's occurring, because I think the general consensus is that it's to be kept on summer tonight, and solely about summer, not about clicks and this and views and shares and whatever else. So, while that's happening and the vigil's occurring tonight, I'm going to finally, hopefully, go play a round of pool or have a drink or finally accomplish dinner with this person after I take my ass a shower. And then I'll come back and do what and where I think I can help most, which is being on the panels and things. For the last 24-hour push for summer to get this fund up higher. So hopefully maybe it's enough for somebody to call in that tip or, say something, and find her wherever she is or help find whoever did this, because that's what matters. So summer, you guys. Keep that in mind. Keep her in mind. Share her info. Call her by her name. Share a picture. Don't forget about her. And, today is obviously the 15th. And had me crying at midnight last night. And, yeah, so y'all just keep her in mind. And, like I said, share info, share a picture, talk about her. No matter where you stand and what opinion you have on who did or who didn't or whatever, if you keep her name and her picture and the info out there, in the end, it can only look.
I got a better idea, Jody Sue. Let's listen to some of our phone calls. You can't report me for those, right? They're mine. Hold on. Oh, wait. Before we do that. Oh, yeah. I'll play all 3 pages. Let's just do this one for shits and giggles.
Check was real either.
Wait, hold on.
Nobody believes none of your shit. The only reason we ever bring your name up, if you ever think about it,
The only reason they ever bring our names up. Boy, I tell you what, y'all just can't stop bringing my name up. What are you talking about? You've been making your monthly drug money on my name. You and Shay and CZ and everybody else for weeks now. Won't you shut the fuck up and leave my name at your mouth? Talking about we only bring your name up, blah, blah, every live, every panel you've ridden, the subs and view count you got back. Bitch, that's because of me and my fucking name that's spewing out of your asshole mouth.
Okay. That was for fun. Let's go back. Guys, I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat because I'm in my thing. Oh, yeah. Folders. 487 videos of Jody Sue. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. Copyright disclaimer, Jody Sue. Let's make sure the whole world sees you at the hotel.
So I figured it had been more than a few days since I had.
Hold on, I'm going to mute for this one.
So I figured it had been more than a few days since I had uploaded anything. Thought I would jump on here and assure everybody that we are live. I know some of you, have sent messages and things, and I can't get back to everyone. The messages from everywhere still pouring in are amazing, and I see you. I see all of you. Hang in there and hang on. And
Oh my God. Quit messaging me.
One day at a time, right? And these scars and all these things are
For now,
they're hard.
please.
But y'all aren't alone, and I'm not alone. But I do see your messages still. It's hard to get back to everybody. I see all their friends' requests pouring in, and as some of you can surely understand right now, it's hard to accept everybody. Sorry, the tiniest is over there doing things. But we're okay. We're obviously not where we were. I'm not going to say where we are. Anyway, but we are safe. As safe as can be with everything going on, which is pretty much not, no matter where you go, right? And then seems to be a habit of everybody who makes you feel unsafe wanting to whine about everything like they're the ones that aren't. I'm just like all fed up with all that bullshit. Story of my life. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you know that I've been mostly over on YouTube. True crime commentary, Scott H. Has Thoughts, Q Carlock, a couple other places. You can find me there or in the comments sections hanging out some days, depends. But anyway, y'all just keep sharing Summer's picture, her information. You know, call the TBI, FBI if you have any tips or leads. Or surrounding agencies, whatever you want to do, just help. Anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know we are indeed live. The struggle's real. And I'll try to do a longer video and touch on that particular topic later. Tonight's not the night because I've definitely been struggling with all kinds of things over the past few days. Vivid nightmares and all kinds of things. But anyway, I'll touch on it later when I have a little more time and feel okay. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I ever get there. Because tomorrow's a whole new day, and in our world, you never know what that brings. So, Anyway, for everybody wondering, we are okay and ish, right? Ish. And safe ish. Um, yeah. And we'll see how that goes in the future, you know. But anyway, and like y'all, I got a new Stitch shirt. It's amazing. Which I bought it like, I don't know, a week or two ago. It was on sale. Um and then I forgot. I don't wear the same size anymore. Nowhere close. So the shorts are definitely no, but whatever. Top's cute. But that's how I feel. I'm pretty sure it says it's just one of those days, which pretty well sums up my whole life too, right? It's fuck around and find out, and just one of those days, and ish, whatever. Somebody doesn't put all that shit on my headstone, I'm gonna be real mad. Be real mad. But the weight loss is real. Just continues to
Sure.
plummet, and I guess we'll see when that merry-go-round stops. Whatever. Um. Anyway, I am going to hop off here now so I can make sure this loads. And like I said, when or if I get time, I will hopefully come back and explain some of the other things that have been going on throughout the past few days in our world. Uh, Definitely missing um, part of my tiny little family here, and oh, missing my kitty. You know, because who else can I plot world domination with other than my cat these days? Anyway, much love. I see you guys. Hang in there. Keep healing. Keep sharing Summer's information for the rest of you. She matters. We'll talk to you guys later.
Well, Jody Sue. The hotel didn't seem so bad now, did it? What do we have next? I need to find my damn phone call with her, maybe. Oh, look at that. What's this? A recording. I'm almost scared, guys. Oh no, we're not going to do that. That was a screen recorder, probably don't have sound. Oh, I think these ones were pretty good. Which one, Jody Sue, you want to come pick? Sick of you talking shit on me. 2 hours. Nah. Here, we'll put this one on. She was smiling.
So,
Oh, I think these are Andy Shrug
it's been a little
videos.
bit because
Yeah.
it's been a little bit because the internet and are breaking up officially. um, and things here have gone a little sideways. I guess certain people are driving by wondering where certain things are placed at. Whatever. And so anyway,
Thank you.
oh, it's one of those nights. So anyway, I think I was to the point of where the single smell is strong. The crazies have been there for weeks, but that's now they're getting more stealthy. But either way, You know, like if somebody caught me like 24 seconds before that last date, man, I could have stepped out, stepped on, and I still don't know why, but dude, I cannot fathom another human being ever in my life. And I just don't want one. Like, like hell, I tried to go out to dinner, obviously, with someone not long ago.
With figuring out where
And
Summer is, you're damn.
damn near had a panic attack at the shower getting ready for that. Couldn't do it.
Or who
And that
committed
happened for
crimes
2 days in a row.
in her
So,
name?
no. And it
Cut
was
your
just
ass on it.
friends, and it was somebody I'd known for years. And that very well could be because they know dipshit. I don't know. But, could have been a lot of things. I don't think it was solely that, though. Either way, it's a no for me. Cannot fathom another human being laying hands on me or dealing with all that. We've been over that in previous videos. However, the whole damn family thinks it's funny that these men are just, and it's a thing. It's like today, tonight, it's that, but it doesn't matter where I go. It's always like that with everybody, with crowds and all, not just, and, but yeah, the whole family just making fun of me. Like, I got to hear my mother. I get like that was the highlight of my day. It really was. It was fantastic. It was worth it just to be lowered. But it was worth it. But anyway, so tomorrow is math tutoring, and all kinds of other things. That way, hopefully, I, I, oh, see, it's weird. So weird. Hand me that back down there, please. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry again. Is that over there, or the way to hit my kid, or is that? I thought so.
Why can't they just be proud for the kid? He's doing something good in his life.
They used it to terrorize me and put out bullshit.
I hate to say it, but I if I was your son, I'd be happy to. The military's hard, but I'd be happy to get the fuck away from there with the way they're doing
I swear
him.
to God, I've got somebody on my fucking page in my comments going, "It looks like you in the red truck, JSP."
Oh,
really? Yeah, I'm on it. How in the fuck am I taking a picture of myself in a camper out into the roadway?
oh my God. Did you call the police and show them they're driving by your house and taking pictures?
Well, the cops were already here a few minutes later because I called him and told him what
time to, be here with these fucking lawsuit shit. And I've asked things for that.
Should I call somebody? Is there a phone number on them court papers?
You can always call 279-7700 or the court clerk's office in Sullivan County.
All right.
And look, you can go.
We're supposed to hate each other. How we both being sued by the same fucking person?
What?
Fuck if I know. And I need a judge. I need you to send me what your webpage looks like in full effect.
I don't know if I have all. I might. Listen, you just got to give me. You don't understand. Like, I was really, really done with this, but now Amanda Hathey made me want to go harder. Like, I want to know who the fuck Scott is, and I want to know who Squall is, and I want to know how they're connected, and I want to know.
We'll rip that mask off.
There's,
right
yeah.
We'll do that.
Yep. That's probably why Squall's fucking hiding.
Yep.
That's probably exactly why Squall's hiding.
That coincides with some shit going on here. She's been very quiet since it happened.
Yeah.
And
She has since before I even took my channel down.
Yep. And it coincides with something I know about. So yeah, there's a reason.
See? I'm getting sued.
What? For how much?
I don't know.
Oh, this one is in there that she's after whatever, and the only thing they can't confiscate from us is clothing and family Bibles, girl.
Well, what the fuck are they? They ain't taking my shit. I don't even have much. I don't even own my home. I have no assets.
Let me explain to you that this girl, I barely knew ever had any.
She's gonna lose, Jody Sue. I have the very first video, and I'm pretty sure that's the same one she talked about Andy's funeral in. Was the very first interview she did. Is that what you need?
Yes. But there's another one out there to where he goes into greater detail and is saying that my family's screaming at me at the funeral, that they're telling me about the YouTube bullshit to shut the fuck up, and there's a whole big fight, and all the women are telling me my aunt.
Yeah, I remember that. That was CSI.
Mm-hmm.
Did Piper remove the video?
She's hid half of her shit.
Okay, so we get a court order for her to have to force to show it.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe, but it's going to cost.
You should tell your attorney. No, tell your attorney that's where the proof is. That Piper has it and it's hidden. Because your attorney can court order that.
Yeah, they can.
I'm not going to call them because they didn't give me anything yet. The only thing I got was that attorney. I seen it.
You seen it?
Yeah, my husband was just telling me about it. The only thing I seen was that attorney ad. Like, come get an attorney in Kingsport. I'm thinking my ass is in fucking Pittsburgh.
Look, I'm getting ready to hire the best, and he is absolutely part of the boys club, and he wins cases without walking into court. And I'm very much pleased. And he is the attorney to have, and this is so easy. He'll take this shit without being paid.
Yeah.
I promise.
This is all summer. Somebody's going to take this pro bono. Have you ever thought of doing that? Faye, okay, I'm sorry. I love you. Do you work tonight? All right.
If you get me enough evidence
Oh, God.
on this shit, you're not going to be here. You won't have to pay for an attorney. You have nothing to worry about. And he can represent you without you ever having to touch here.
All right.
When it's done, I'm telling you, AP does have
Malaya's
enough
going
money
with you?
that you can go on a nice vacation. And we
Jody
can be
Sue, hold
free.
on 1 minute, please. Say that again.
Me and Angie and Kamori are going up to Big Roosevelt to sign her up because you can't sign her up through King Gordon online.
You didn't sign her up yet?
Angie sent the email in, but because it's kindergarten, she cannot do it online.
Oh.
We called them today about it. So now we have to go up to Little Roosevelt, and Angie got to give them all their information and do everything.
And I don't want to hear you talk about you haven't done it yet because you were supposed to keep on calling my school yesterday.
I did call your school. You're back in Miss P's class. But they can't change your gym. You need 4 to graduate, and you only have 2 left.
No, you have to.
No, I have 4. Because I've had 2. Okay, I've had 2 PE classes.
She looked at it when I was on the phone with her.
And I've also had
Miss Lacey's gonna talk to you. She's trying to change it. She don't know if she can. But you got Miss P back, and I'm on the phone.
No, because each quarter is half of a credit.
All right, goodbye. Sorry.
So anyway,
Dealing with life. My son walked in. He doesn't live with me, and he got a stepdaughter who I consider my granddaughter because him and his girl have a baby together too. You know, and she is starting kindergarten this year, and I feel that she should. I'm being an overbearing mom. I need to stay out of it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. You're getting the uncut version here. I don't know what's coming up next. Let's see.
that's the thing. But when we stopped talking, because I thought that best. Anyway, what happened was around that time, which was a lot longer. Like Eric, Luke, and I still had a relationship far after AC and her bullshit went down. But anyway, so what happened was Luke's uncle died. The company went to his step aunt or the son or some shit like that, and she started selling off all the equipment. Skylar's family tried to get some all this other shit, and then Luke started working for Lowe's installing doors at a certain point. Yeah, for the longest time, they had a very lucrative drywall construction business that very much did. You know, I mean, everybody
Probably worked with Tucker. They probably contracted each other out. I wonder if Dawn ever worked for Luke's family.
Probably. In that store they talk about, everybody sees in the morning.
I'm going to send you this video. I have to go through my history. I'm going to send you this video I watched the other day about Tucker and somebody who works with him. Jody Sue, something is not right with the whole Linda marathon, her being connected, like something, in my opinion. Okay, even though I'm wrong about Squall, I've been right about a lot of fucking things. I knew who Amanda was.
Wrong with Linda, I'll tell you that right now. There's damn sure something wrong with Linda, and I know it.
Yeah. That whole situation with Linda and Gingersnap, I'm going to be honest with you.
I know her stories have changed. I know that for some reason, and it's changed now to that Summer's head agent was the one that killed her son. And so and then he turns into Summer's head agent from Washington County police officer to Summer's head agent. Bullshit he does.
Was you ever, when you were arrested for the weed and shit, was that in that sting with Gingersnap's husband or whatever? Is that for real?
I've never met Gingersnap, dude, and her husband is not a doctor. None of that ever happened.
Okay.
I have never, ever been in trouble for anything other than what you've seen. And literally every one of my charges is actually one charge. I have the original paperwork back here.
No, listen, I come from a crime family. I know exactly what happened. Andy was selling weed and fucking growing weed, and Yins got busted. I mean, fuck, but there was a sting.
He had 1 gram of pot on him.
Well, listen, there was a sting. There was a sting around the same time that you were arrested, and that's what Benny Keys was trying to connect you to.
Now he's trying to connect me to one of the things that I worked as an informant on.
Yeah. See?
It was like one of the biggest in the country, but yeah.
That's what I'm blown away Like, I
But
really
fucking
think
something
there's
doesn't
more.
in your car or
Listen,
something.
I
And
really
look,
think
here's the
there's
thing.
more to. I want to know how Dawn got that car. Okay, I get it. He got a good job. He come back from Utah, and all of a sudden he can
No.
buy a car.
Nope.
I feel like Tucker got him. There's something between Dawn and Tucker, in my opinion.
That church bought them that car.
Huh?
That church bought them that car.
Who, Tucker did?
The church.
The church bought him the car?
Yeah, and Robin and David both had matching fucking cars the first night Summer went missing. When they finally let them up the hill, they all went up one after each other, all in the same exact year and model Subaru, but all in different colors. And I was like, what the fuck? But none of them are registered to anybody except for one of Candace and Don's.
What?
Yep.
Don't you find? I find it odd that Robin was Xing out that fucking red truck. I still do.
I don't know. For some weird ass reason, none of us can figure out. Ansley puts up on wall here a month or two ago when they do the newest piece on Summer. They say the people with the most whatever around Summer are the PIs, Robin Lane, and they put a photo up of David Dodson and stick it to the brick wall. David Dodson disappeared after putt-putt.
Yeah, that church shit's kind of weird.
Ansley Daniels says the people with the most vested interest in Summer are the PIs, Robin Lane, and David Dodson.
Is this new? Because I'm telling you, I haven't followed anything. Did they do a new piece?
Yeah, this was the latest piece they did where they're like, yeah, abduction's still on the table.
I have to go look. You're pulling me back in. I never wanted to give up on Summer's case. My own life got chaotic and I couldn't handle it. It wasn't like Summer in particular, but the YouTubers and the hate, I still don't know how you do it every day.
I'm getting there. You know, last night I had somebody tell me, basically, I was like, man, this ain't going to end, and Andy knew it. I was like, when I come out of Ben Hill, I knew this was basically going to end. He was not going to stop with his fake grave rocking and all that, and flip script shitty away. It was going to be hands off. Jody Sue is going to have a body bag, and he'll be able to laugh and jerk off on it, but I'm dead. And I was like, is that what it really takes? Is me to fucking die for him to leave our kids?
He said that?
And these people in our messenger last night, one of the pretend YouTubers playing under different clothes, right, agrees with me. They're like, yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to die for him to leave your kid alone. Like, they're pushing me to, like, suicide or something, dude.
And that's what I told you. You need to. I wouldn't even listen to that shit. You know how Amanda's taking you to court and this, that, and the other? It's defamation. What they're doing is defamation, and what he's doing is threatening you publicly. You need to go file charges.
Each time he comes online, girl, he is wearing my clothes. The detectives here on this line and shit see it, right? But because of a mix-up, this fucking order ran out, and we didn't realize it the other day. He come out full swing and did target my daughter. Now I've got to get another one put into place, and we've already got all that shit going. But however,
but wait, I thought your order went in. I thought your order went in September. No, August.
Yeah, but for some reason the Lions are having an argument, and they say it run out the other night.
Oh
which
my
the stalkers
God.
in the red truck today seem to know.
And you said Coleslaw came public?
Yeah, and put her face on and shit together, and that was them e-begging again like cons and liars and thieves. Anyway, so she comes on and I was like, yeah, I want to be a stepmom. I was supposed to, they're targeting my kid outright. Anyway, so then now the wedding date is set for a date that has to do with me. How would you be such a fucking doormat that your anniversary every year is about your ex's ex or your husband's ex? And narcopaths, that's the thing. You can always tell it's like they always have this thing about dates, man, and all this shit. And he is absolutely wearing my clothes each time he comes online. He is absolutely still date oriented. They've made their fucking wedding date about me, dude.
They have a wedding date?
Yeah, on the 19th, that they're wanting people to pay for it. While he works, while he gets the pandemic money, while he's stolen from my kid, while he's working for a
Dude,
fucking
I
job
swear to God,
friend.
like a week ago, I checked YouTube and everybody was like done talking about Summer. What the fuck?
Oh, no, they ain't. You know, oh, no, they're not. If they're done talking about Summer, they're not done destroying me.
Oh my God, Jody Sue.
I'm in every video. My children are in every fucking video. Andy is now come alive and full blast, and they're trying to push money to him for fucking attorneys and go.
Is Amanda still leaving comments and shit? Is she
under like 900 different profiles? Yep.
You need to start screenshotting all of them.
I have, but I can't prove they're her. But I know they're her.
What
Man,
names do you have? What names do you have? Because I have some that prove that it's her.
One of them's Alexandria something.
Yes, I have proof of that one. I have proof it's her. She says, she tells me she's Amanda Athay, and I have it. Give me a day or two. Listen, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my dad's ashes, my sister's baby, my mom don't want to die or go to a home, so she's asking me to make her survive and live. Like, my life is chaotic right now. I don't know where my day is going to go, and I didn't sleep. So I'm going to lay down for a little bit. When I wake up, I'm going to make the phone calls I have to make because California is 4 hours behind us, and that's where my dad's ashes are. So I have time. But then as soon as I'm done with that and doing what I got to do today, I will dig through everything I have left. I will message my friend. I have, and it was in here we go. Now you're going to have me go look, because it was in one of my recent videos before I quit YouTube, where Amanda Athay, I made a video about it, says, my name is Amanda Athay. From that Alexandra profile. Oh, look, I think I got it right here. I do have it. I have all of them. Hold on. Alexandria Nicholas. I wonder why. Maybe if you grow the fuck up. Wait, hold on. No. Yep, I have. This was the video I made. It's in parts. I don't have it all the way together because I deleted the actual video. Bring it. You messed with the wrong person. This woman talks like she's in the fucking... She thinks she's in the fucking days of like...
I know. I know.
Like...
I know, girl.
Like
I know.
She talks like she's like king of the world, like she's King Alexandria.
Yeah, she does that in person too. It's always about money or what she has, or
here she wrote me. There are people on YouTube, Facebook who know who I am. That know I am not Amanda or chicken on a stick. I am Alexandria Nicholas. The strong accusations reported you. Like, who the fuck talks like that? I hope she goes to court talking like that.
80.
But hold on. In this one, before she made the Andrea Nicholas, I have to go through each and every. I have a lot of them. So you got to give me a little bit of time. First comment made. Hold on. No, this was about Krama. It's the same video. It's the same messages. I got to put them together, and I'll have to figure out where it is. It's somewhere in here where from a profile that's very similarly, I can't say that word, named Alexandria. She has another one where she's Alexandra something. And she says, hi, I'm Amanda. I'm chicken on a stick.
Yep.
And I have it. So I will send that to you. That'll prove that that's her.
And see, I had her blocked, right? I couldn't see the comments. I had to go on another phone, another account. So it shows she had no. She blocked me. I was like, what the fuck? Who's this Alexandria person that Hooves and all them are? This was just a couple days ago. But because of what they were saying and her following me over to ELP's group, I knew it was her. So then I go under other profiles, but just y'all are aware that Alexandria person there is definitely man.
So I didn't get these court papers. What happens if I don't show up? I can't get there.
Well, they will serve you. They have like 14 days or something. But the thing is that if you can't get here and nobody represent you, you're fucked. However, my lawyer can represent us both, and you don't have to be.
Okay. All right.
And if I have enough to make sure that we're both offended, you know what I mean? Enough to just pile on her.
Yeah, I don't know what I have. I have to go through all of this because I did delete. Oh my God, I deleted so much shit.
Then not only does she not win, we can
sue the fuck out of her. Yeah. All you have to do is prove is she was on there first.
Yeah, and then I can sue you and me both. Can then they'll turn it around and start a suit against her. Plus, she's gonna be in deep shit for lying because there are signatures on this shit where she lied to a goddamn judge.
Yeah.
And to notaries several times. She's gonna be sitting her ass in jail.
Yeah. She's gonna be something. It's gonna be more than that. I hope her husband's family has money. To me, it sounds like it sounds like they're trying to
silence me.
Yeah. Yep. Her husband probably found out what she was doing. My question is why is she still going on YouTube and shit? Like, she's fucking crazy.
Yep. And I need to prove she's still there. And
so you're talking to the PIs now?
I mean, we've had contact off and on now there for months. We did not. But it's limited in nature the other day.
Okay, so when I talked to them, I gave them Amanda's name. You should see if you could find out if they looked into her many profiles, and they can give you a report stating that those are all her.
Yeah, I'll check with Trudy and see if they've looked into her at all.
Yeah. Tell her that I'm the one from Pittsburgh that contacted them. You know, because he was like standing up for you when I spoke to him.
Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do shit, dude. And here's the thing, we're working on getting me a polygraph test. And the weird part is Chris McDonough's been trying to interview me over and over. The last time he was here, he came through twice in like a week or two period. And he literally, they thought, I guess, or one of them had stalked me. But they knew I was going to oncology. I posted a video, I think, where I was getting my infusions a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And
shall I keep going? Deans want to hear more? Or should I save more for another day? You see, Jody Sue, we played these two. This, however, is how long we talked. These two might be the same ones. Maybe. Shall I play more Jody Sue? Fuck around and find out, right? I don't know what the fuck's on these. I might fuck around and find out. Like, why can't they just be proud for the kid? He's doing something good in his life. No, I already played that one. Hold on, it was this one.
Bitches and the fucking issue, Kevin. Is and the fucking issue, Kevin. And they say they've had her fuck up the house, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then we go home. I was like, "You're gonna turn this motherfucker around right now." And instead, and he's like, "I can't believe this motherfucker, this and that," right? So then we turn around and we end up meeting them at her aunt's house, like whatever the fuck it is, 2 doors down from Andy's parents' house. And Andy gets out the fucking Jeep and's like, "Bitch, look here. Don't you ever be on my fucking property again." Because he knew she was in his inbox calling him white trash and all kinds of shit, because she thought after I cut contact with her, I wouldn't know that she, because when I did that, she started immediately trying to message Andy, but I could see the message. And I guess she assumed nobody else, it would be her trying to fuck with Andy and lie about me, do whatever. And that's just the type of devious she is.
So do you think she had a thing for Andy?
No, it's just she's crazy. Seriously. And she thought, well, I'm pissed at this bitch, so I'm going to talk to Andy and be like, blah, blah, blah. That's what she did. At the same time, she gets a hold of my sister, Amy, and starts talking shit, wanting to know why I'm so mad at her. And my sister is like, pretty neutral, like she'll try to calm the situation, right? But she knows how Amanda is. She's the one that told me to stay the fuck away from her. Then, but Amy will say one thing to another, right? So Amy to Amanda was like, "I don't know what I'm nice," but to me she was like, "Stay the fuck away from that bitch." I was like, "I know, Amy," and we'd had that conversation months prior. That Amanda was nothing but trouble. Stay as far away from her as I could while I was friends with Luke and Eric, and I'll be damned if it wasn't trouble. But that's the first people Amanda did. She reached out to my sister to start the rumors of the poor me bullshit, and that's what she do. She's fucking loops, right? So then, and she always has a look. So then, what she does is she reaches out to Andy too. Like, who does that? Is this kindergarten place or what? No, ain't none of nobody's business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, girl, we ain't too. But she wants to win people or all this shit, and she's always stirring fucking shit. So then, what happens is, after that, the green card thing happens. Oh, a year later or something. That's how far I was like, is this bitch kidding me? But Andy jumps out of the fucking car on her and is like, "Motherfucker, do not be on my property again." And he told Kevin, he's like, "Me and you are not going to get along. If you're
so wait, she was sneaking on your property?"
No, Kevin didn't know what the bitch was up to. And she had him bring her to our property saying she wanted to look at that green car.
That's what I'm saying, Jody. So you don't find something fishy with all of that? And then all of a sudden, a year later, Summer's missing?
No, it wasn't a year later. This was about 4 years before Summer.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it goes to prove she knows the area and she's capable of sneaking up on land.
Her family just lives right there across the county line on the Sullivan side. So she was kind of raised. And she is semi-kin to Andy. However, I know Andy doesn't deal around the crazy bitch. That's why I knew what she was saying was untrue. And her going on with, well, Andy, he's got so much support in the community and all this. And I'm like, you whine, bitch. So then what happens is, here she is involved now that Summer's vanished, playing chick on a stick because she knows all about my life. And and blah, blah, blah. And all she ever spoke on wasn't Summer. It was making me look suspect. It was always my name, dude, coming out of her damn mouth.
So you seen her and was in contact with her before she went on Squalls?
No, I mean, I had not seen or heard from Athie since the green.
Oh, okay. It's
I
just
didn't even know
odd,
the bitch
Jody
was
Sue. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it to me, looking at everything I seen and seeing who's friends with who, and you know, I'm off YouTube right now. You're kind of blowing me away a little bit, you know.
But
And
Athie admitted on one panel because her and Squall have a good laugh about it, about how she's been watching me all these years on Facebook, which tells me where I've got her blocked. That means she's got other profiles. And the thing is, that means she's got access onto my Facebook somehow. And I know everybody on mine. So that means she's using somebody else's to do it. Or she's pretending to be somebody else we know, and I don't realize it because all those videos she's talking about with Squall that she watched were private ones that Squall stole, but Athie, and they make mention of it, had watched prior. The only way that could have been done is if she's actually ensconced on my damn Facebook somehow.
Scott.
So, Athie has been stalking me for the entire 5
years. Right. That's what I'm saying. What if she's trying to set you up for summer?
I don't know, man, because she has.
Well, listen, the night I told you about her and you were live when you found out about her, and this is what I was trying to get to you, with you before. You had started whispering, and a lot of people didn't pay attention, but Jody Sue, I was in tuned, you know? And you mentioned Luke and Tucker. Did you see the new video that came out? I don't know how long ago because I really haven't been paying attention. And it just come across, but somebody who worked for Tucker had made mention that somebody wanted to, well, wait, listen, that somebody in Tucker's family wanted to adopt their children, pay them for a child. They wanted a girl in the Tucker's family.
I've not seen that.
Okay, do you know that Linda is the daycare provider for, I'll send it to you, I'll find it, it's Washington in my history.
County, all that shit, supposedly, she used to send me pictures of inside the daycares, inside of her house. It's goofy. But Linda's not Linda. But there's something wrong with Linda. And Linda's vanished since the Post-it Note 3 conversation, with TM panel where Scott was on there with Post-it Note 3 and they suddenly got along again.
No, that was months ago. Linda's still around.
I know.
And Linda is still around, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That day I was talking to you, I got real sus again of you. Because while I'm talking to you, she's messaging me.
Oh. Yeah, she still got her real, like the Facebook and Linda, whatever, but and she'll message her. However, she's under different clothes and chat right now.
Can I tell you? I want to tell you something, but I can't because I don't know if there's truth to it, and I don't want to get out there until I know.
She was used as a weapon to destroy basically Chroma and Gavel's fucking quote database. But Chroma and Gavel, they've become just as pointed weapons as you and Shay were.
Oh yeah,
they're idiots. Shay, well, she's drinking Kool-Aid, but behind the scenes, I know even like a month ago, Chroma and Gavel are like, yeah, Jody's innocent, but we're still doing this. But you know, and it's gotten worse though, to where they almost believe it, even behind scenes. But they don't realize how much they were fucked with. That their database was literally destroyed from word go once they were brought here. And like the Lori Methvin character from Facebook, that profile / Robert Methvin is the string that ties a lot of these, right?
Who?
Lori and a Robert Methvin profile. The one that hangs out in the Chill After Darks groups, other places you'll find them. They're actually one of the hackers and weapons. They're a fake thing.
used by this group. And they are the ones that draw in Cromie and Gavel and are ensconced in their Facebook court group that finds out about the database first. Then Cromie and Gavel are brought onto YouTube and preyed upon. Scott 8 puts Linda inside of there, feeding them bullshit that kind of destroys it and makes them have to go to Benny Keys. And that's basically all they got left at that point is what they think is the golden egg, which is the Discord group. Right? They think they've really got something.
Man, I feel like I need to go get me a fucking Discord to figure it out because I don't understand Discord.
Discord's fucked. And you ain't getting nowhere with that.
Okay, but anyways, let me go back a little bit because I didn't mean to go that far into this. My question was that night you were whispering, you mentioned Luke being like intertwined with Tucker, right?
Maybe because his family owned or still owns a business that does drywall and housing and all that shit. And then when Luke's uncle died, not long before we stopped hanging out and talking and shit with the Eric stuff, which Luke and
Oops. Gotta go to the next part. Let me take a break here. I'm so tired, guys. I don't know how Jody Sue stays up on lives. I can't believe I even stayed up and watched her this long. But I'm up now. I can't go to sleep. If I go to sleep, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Might as well throw myself back on schedule here. But if you notice, everything I have been researching is shit she's been telling me. Well, mostly everything, right? Because I've been doing nothing but sticking up for her. I'll admit it. Guys, I crashed, but it was because of all the shit court papers. Like, I left YouTube. I was gone for a little bit. Like, I didn't want shit to do with any of it. I was done. And then she reaches out to me about these court papers we're getting in the mail. You heard it. Is that not how I told you guys that's how that went down? Jody Sue, you fucked up, dude. All you had to do was be honest. You can't. That's like, it's not in your damn fucking nature. I don't understand you. Just not normal. I really don't know what's on these recordings. I never really listened all the way through them all. Okay. Who did? Chris McDonough?
Yeah. And I was told by God, yeah. So they were stalking me, and he was parked outside of the oncology in Kingsport office, thinking that's where I was. How in the fuck they know my oncologist was there, dude? Right?
What the fuck?
And he was just literally, I got the message, I'm parked outside of oncology. Excuse the fuck out of me, but they had the wrong one. I was at the one in Johnson City.
Oh my God.
So he was just going to jump out on me and force it. Then I called him lying to me about going to talk to Lawson that day and all these other things, and I didn't feel good, and he kept trying to push it so he could like bum rush me with an interview, right?
This was and recently?
Yeah.
But what the fuck am I missing?
And the PIs and cops. Because I kind of, it did coincide. My mom and mother were both sick. My mother.
I can't give you guys an exact date on these. I want to say our court hearing was in August. Or no, October. I want to say these came at the end of August, beginning of September. It was around that time period of last year, 2022. Okay.
Mother ends up in the ER. When I get back here from oncology, she's gone. I didn't think anything about it.
And then my mom calls and goes, Mother's in the hospital. I was like, what the fuck? And this was in the middle of me telling Chris that I was home, but I didn't feel that I was going to rest. You know, since he was going to be in town for a couple days, he could fuck off. But instead, he was like, well, I'll be here in a minute. I'll be here no matter what I said. And I think he thinks I lied to him. But man, that right there, you just don't show up stalking my ass, knowing somehow where my other uncle is and out in the parking lot waiting on me after.
I would have called the police.
And like, that's fucked, girl.
I would have called the police. Like, I don't give a shit who he is. You don't show up at somebody's doctor's.
Well, here's the thing, though. From the very earliest period of this group, Tiffany Marie, I have proof Tiffany Marie was having Chase stalk us and telling him, which he was telling us these people were undercover cops and off duties and whatever, his people, right? That he knew. But actually, it was just goofballs he could talk into it. Tiffany Marie is telling Chase that she's reporting back and having him follow us and stalk us and shit and using those people he's making me believe are here for my safety for Chris McDonough.
So you never knew Chase before Summer went missing?
No.
Do you know why people are saying that?
Because it makes me look sus. And because Tiffany Marie, I know for a fact her plan was to try to link Scott H., Squall, and the locals. Because what she was saying to me, she was acting like she wasn't going to link me with it, but it was all the locals. There was something, quote, fishy with them, right?
Well, I think the same fucking thing.
But she wanted them thrown off the bus. And then what she started saying was, don't you think it'd just be a good idea to disperse this money back? Girl, what they're looking for is that money, that $40,000 to come back to Q Carlock in this group.
Yeah.
Was dispersed here in a couple days. I ain't dumb. And they
what's going on with that? I haven't paid attention. Did Q go to court yet?
People don't know legalese, and they think the owner's brought a lawsuit against Q in a criminal manner. Actually, what it's going to do is it's going to force that money to be released back to Q instead of carrying on wherever they have pretended they want it sent in the first place. People are not paying.
Well, hopefully Q will donate it. Listen, Jody Sue, I'm going to tell you right now, I think, in my own personal opinion, what Q did was wrong. Okay? Her charges are that she did an illegal fundraiser without getting permission to do it. And I think her heart was in the right. Listen, I think her heart was in the right place. And I think Scott H. and the other ones cracking cases, I think they got the Q and went to her. I think they used Q to do this fundraiser, and then Scott H. derailed it. You don't think?
Nope. Because I know about Q. Have you ever dug into Q?
I mean, I know she's done some
years that she's a scammer.
Yeah, I listened to your videos. I looked at the stuff that you.
But not just that. Okay, I know for a fact she lied to me and robbed myself and the kids. I have messages in the background that show that she knew. I know that her and Benny Keys and TM and MGL and all of them are working together. I have all those things in the background.
Well, I always figured Tiffany Marie was working with her, but
oh yeah,
I feel like the YouTubers,
H, all that set up between TM and Scott H having a problem really wasn't what it seemed, and it is not what derailed that marathon. I was there the last of it. I know exactly what happened. And him pretending TM doxed him. You remember that? Like, oh, that's what he did. Yeah. It was a fake dox because I have the first panel, right? That TM, when she wanted Scott targeted here a while back so she could start taking him down for rest. But Scott has actually built himself up in his own little village. By you, Shay, all that. He's too big now for TM to take him. Anyway, so what happens is that Scott then blames her for doxing him after the marathon to make it look legit.
Like, that's really what took the marathon down a lot. But I have the first panel where he gives out all that info himself the very first 10 minutes of the motherfucker.
What panel was
Nobody's
that? The marathon?
The very first panel Scott H. ever did was on Tiffany Marie. And I have it.
Does Tiffany still have it up?
No, she gave it to me. And I played it. And dissected it in about 900 videos, especially recently. But he literally doxes his fucking self with the same info, plus gives out where he lives and everything. But then when the marathon comes down, you remember him going in Discord to him, doxed me, and all that. It's a lie.
Yeah. There's something not right with him. He's a junkie.
I was there the last minute. I was there all night long, all day long, and I was there the last 10 minutes.
Who introduced Jins to Chase?
That's the thing. Penny was like, here's this guy, Chase. Man.
So who introduced Chase? Penny, in my opinion, I kept it quiet because she was working with. Listen, I wasn't lying to you when I said I've been very suspicious of certain people since the very beginning of this. And if you remember when Penny first started her channel, she said she was from Tennessee. Come to find out, she ain't, but she is.
She ain't, but she is now.
Right. You know what I mean? But she was acting like she was local, and they were going to drive from the water park to Dawn's job to the Wells home, and they were timing things.
She was down here.
She knew Scott before Summer went missing, in my opinion.
And there is a very real live or 3 where they actually say they're fucking married. I heard it. I was there. But then they're really in the living room, really eating popcorn together at one point. And everybody, and you know, it's gone, right? Poof, into oblivion. But I think the marriage shit was a joke, obviously. But they are very much in the same house one night.
I think they're related or something.
And I do know she was down here on the ground. You remember when the Subaru airport shit happened at Rockfield?
Yeah. Yep.
Penny was here on the ground.
Well, and who did the... Listen, here's the other thing, too. Do you remember when her and Scott were together the very beginning, before you even did your interview with them?
Yeah, they were.
Penny was driving. Somebody was driving and they wouldn't show their face. From the water park to Dawn's job to Ben Hill. And they were showing things and trying to figure out where this stop sign is and where's that stop sign. I want to know who was in that fucking car.
Penny comes and goes from here quite frequently. She was here just, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago as well.
Really?
Yep.
And then you got Benny coming down there, and I don't think Benny was involved, but I think they got him involved in something.
Avoiding this motherfucker since the Vigil, because he was pissed, and then they doxed us thoroughly.
You can light it. I'm talking to Jody Sue
and put the video out of the yellow Xterra and this and the other, and showed a video of how to get here, and then the red truck's ladder rack appears again.
Right.
Which is now causing great concern for law enforcement, feds and her.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. There's something with this marathon. And then, like, people out of the woodwork are coming in. Amanda Athy. Well, how does Amanda know Squall? You know what I mean? Like, they're all related, and that's what I've been trying to say. And I know I sound crazy when I say that woman is that Rebecca Crawford. But if anything, I do believe that there is something that she's related to. I mean, Jody Sue, you got to remember Marlena was in this. Like, I know you don't know everything.
I know more than you know. But
I know you do. I know you do. And I'm not, there's things the feds...
I stay off Marlena for a very reason, and I don't want... That's There's a similar case. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, I know it's very real moving part stuff.
Yeah, I bet you do. And I don't want to know that neither, but she's on there. Marlene is such a liar. She's out for money. Listen, I asked her, just like I asked you to talk to me. And the first thing she said to me was, well, everybody else is getting money.
Well, it's like CSI and I'm talking about Andy on that one thing that she's got up now. She's absolutely garbage, cut the shit out of. But she's like, yeah, Andy wanted $500 for interview, which I knew a long time before CSI got involved.
Yeah, and Marlena said $500 too.
Yeah, and CSI goes, yeah, and that way him and Jody Sue were just like, I'm telling you right now, I've never been paid for an interview. Never, not once. And I never, ever took a cent, period, till far after Christmas.
Well, and like I said to you, Jody Sue,
and that's still not for interviews. When I say I've made sentences off my own apps, gas apps like that.
But what I'm saying to you is that doesn't even bother me about you. Okay? I know I've said that.
And I really don't monetize anything about summer. I don't even monetize my own stuff if it features the kids or happy moments or my oncology because that feels vulturistic to me. So people can just fuck right off.
Well, the point is, though, you're a single mother, and now you have your daughter. And I did read. I've been gone for a while now, but I did read that your son went to the services. Congratulations, and I hope the best.
He's not done yet, but Monster announced the fucking date. Wink, wink. The other night.
Yeah, that was the last thing I really looked at. Was that he was I seen a little bit of a fight between you and somebody posted the information. I don't know.
Marie. Tiffany Marie, the other few days ago, when I first let out that he was recruiting, I just thought happy moment. I'll share it.
Who did? Chris McDonough? I don't know.
Tiffany Marie, the other few days ago, when I first let out that he was recruiting, I just thought happy moment. I'll share it with the world. And TM then insinuated they turned around. Immediately, her and Penny did like it's a bad thing. And they're like, no, you know what real family's like. I was like, are you motherfucking kidding me, you bitches? And then the next day, Tiffany Marie and Penny then come out insinuating that I want him to die. That's why I pushed him in the military, is so he dies, and I collect his death benefits.
Oh my God. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I messed that up. Listen, I'm really tired. I know where I left off. If it's okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'll come back tonight and play the rest of these. And I'll do it the same way. I'll take them right off my thing so you can see nothing's edited out. It's the whole conversation. Chicken on a stick if you sue me. I have screenshots of you asking me to play these with Sage. Actually, I got a whole video of you over on Sage saying, I'd really like to hear those. So they're being played. Let's see. Yeah, could be. I don't know nothing about that. Dude, I'm sorry I was all crazy this morning. I hope you guys understand why I panicked a little bit, because she was naming somebody from Pennsylvania. And then I got these three fucking people. I don't know. Hard to explain. But yeah, I'm going to go, I guess, get some sleep. I can't stay up any longer. And then I'll come back when I wake up. She wasn't threatening me, but she was sort of like the whole conversation started, and we'll get there. And I already played some of it. It was no threats. Listen, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys. When I talked to Jody Sue, like it was like down to earth conversation. It wasn't. I don't really know how to damn explain it. Like we would talk like this, and then she would come up in my inbox and tell me I'm pushing my ex-husband in front of trains. You understand what I'm saying? She would talk nicely to me, and then she would, which by the way, like I want you guys to remember I didn't know everything I know today. This was a year ago. Okay? So there are things that have come together since then. Yeah, I don't know what BK. Listen, I'm not here to attack other creators. I'm just getting out what's been said to me, what's going on this last year, and what I think, in my opinions, what could be going on. Okay? I still don't know that Jody Sue is guilty in anything. I'll let you guys make that decision. I'm not going to sit here and bash her. Like, I have said some things tonight because she's an asshole. Like, I'm seriously concerned for her, and she makes a big spectacle out of it. Like, she could have just looked at her inbox and said, I'll message you back. She didn't listen to the whole damn live. She didn't hear the beginning of it. As far as I know right now, she didn't listen to the end of it. She's on her like, yo, you bitch, you bitch. Listen, it ain't about who you like and who you don't like. It is still my opinion after my live the other night with Scott that these local wannabe true crime creators came in here to fuck some shit up for a reason. Yeah, very manipulative. But Wilded Faded, here's the thing. She's manipulative, but I know that. You know what I mean? Like, in some sense, I'm playing along with her to get these answers. She tells me that the red truck belongs to a Crawford. It was very, very subtle. I missed it. And when I had gone back one day to look for something I wanted a clip for YouTube out of this, I heard it. And I was like, what? I was talking over. I went back and listened to it and listened to it and listened to it. I'm going to let you guys hear it. You'll see it. This is what I've been telling you. I have proof of things that people have said to me. And when I get off of here, I got to check my Facebook. To the person that was messaging me, I didn't want your messages popping up on screen. Sorry if you thought I was yelling at you. I didn't look at them. Sometimes your messages will pop up on screen. Okay? So, guys, like when I'm live and you don't want something public, don't message me. I don't know if what you want is you want public or not. I don't know. I'm just saying what he said himself. I don't know what the hell is going on between the other creators. I'm still, if you guys have noticed, I'm still sitting here trying to figure the whole fucking thing out myself. I would like to know, to this point, is anybody 100% clear? Anybody that was not involved? Just people that watched from behind the screen. Did any of you know all of this was going on behind the scenes? The things that have come out in the last few days? I'm just curious. Did Jins know all of this was going on between the creators? No answers? I don't think that very many subs knew. Like from beginning to end, how the fake feds got brought in, who the players were, how they met in discords, how they met in the back chats, everything. Did everybody know everything that was going on behind the scenes? As a sub, did the subs know what was going on behind the scenes? No, no, I definitely didn't. Nope. This is all the shit I've been trying to point out for a year. Just so you know. See, what had happened was that little Google Meet Jenny and Adrian set up. I was already side-eyeing shit going on for a long time. Okay? I couldn't make sense out of everything. And if anybody remembers, like when I came up, it was, we're going to get to the bottom of this marathon. Or not even a marathon, it was the billboards, right? Well, they all started to intertwine together, and the same players and the same people. Billboard was locals. Marathon at that time, I thought. Marathon was YouTube. But that wasn't the case at all. Right. But here's the thing, could it lead to answers to Summer? Because why? Why? Why are these people that are connected to Dawn's boss, locals in the area, why are they all public now the way they are? Like, look, I get it. Some people want to become a creator, but I mean, this is just a lot of people from the same, I don't even know how to explain it. Criminal histories area, saying they know each other, then they don't know each other, then they know each other again. It was gyro planes they were flying at the airports, and like, why is chicken on a stick brought into this? Why does Squall, smack that in the middle of Summer's case 1 year ago, brings chicken on a stick in? Who the hell even heard of her prior to Squall bringing her out? It's just insanity. Yeah. I don't know if it's a money game that has to do with the marathon and the billboards. You know, you search for a missing child in that is still missing, offer it up. The billboards, the marathon, all of this going on at one time, as well as all of the shit you've been hearing in the background going on. All this is going on while the marathon's going on. I don't know what I feel about Jody Sue after today. To be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck no more. I'm done. I've said my apology. She doesn't accept it. Blase, blase. We all know how the hell that goes. She doesn't want to get along with anybody, and she doesn't want help. She wants to sit on her channel and either drown or draw attention to herself, right? Because you'll hear in these recordings and multiple messages, and I have recordings of her like I did with Shay from the Messenger. Like, Jody Sue and I talked a lot. She sits there and acts like, oh, I didn't want to do this, and I didn't want to rate her, and I didn't want to do this. That's not the fucking case. Okay? Well, she's done it to me from the beginning. Like, she attacked me. She keeps saying I called her racist. I've explained that 1,000 million trillion times. I was approaching a woman for the first time that I thought was racist, and I had a black husband. So I was asking her, I have heard that you may not like black people, or you may be racist. I said something like that. I told her, I said, I hope that's not the case. I still got the message somewhere. We could show that too. I have it all, like somewhere along in these lines. Yeah, as a viewer, it's like back then I was only a viewer. Like I said, I didn't make my channel till November 2021. I wanted to make a channel, but then all the bullshit happened. Like I thought Libby was gonna help me figure it out, and she was coming over, and I didn't even realize until today that Libby was even involved in any of this. Now, did I feel a little weird when Duchess went on to Squall's panel to attack me with the rest of them? Yeah. I sort of figured out then and just quit talking to everybody. I left YouTube for at least a month. Don't get me wrong, I was on my Facebook group bitching, making people think I'm crazy because I couldn't spit everything out because I didn't quite understand it. I was putting it together. If any of y'all are in my Facebook group, you know what that's about, right? When I told people I have receipts for the shit I knew back then, I had my fucking receipts. So, like, I was set up by them. I thought at the time Jody Sue was set up by them. I don't know if I'm walking that back yet. I haven't made that assumption yet. I'm pissed off at her right now. I think she's an asshole. She's an asshat. Scott's an asshat. These people from this area that intertwine together, they're all asshats. Okay? Ignorant. They have no empathy for anybody but themselves. Like, Jody Sue's the only one on the earth with the medical problems. We have to sit there and go through her routine. You know, this hurts, that hurts, my life, me, my neck, my legs, my back. Probably her pussy and her crack too. Sorry, had to finish it up. I just don't understand. Like, they either connect to the billboards, or they connect to Summer, or they connect to both, right? All we can do now is speculate and opinionize, and that's what I do. That's what I came here to do. I came here to talk to people, get to know people, maybe talk about some of my own past experiences within true crime, because I have some, not me. I've never gone to jail or anything like that, but like I told Jens about my brother the other day, my son's a heart transplant recipient, my ex-husband committed suicide. Like, I have a lot of things that I can get on here and vent about, or talk with you guys about, or maybe somebody who's experienced the same thing, but it's a backtrack. It's constant. Now I'm stuck in this cycle of Summer Wells, and I can't leave it because now I got to see it through to the end. If you understand what I'm saying, I want Summer found. All this fuckery they intertwined me in, they involved me in. They threw me in court hearings. They attacked me. I don't back down, and I don't quit. Never been a quitter. And I'm not going to start now, because some people down in Rogersville, Tennessee, felt it was okay to bully people, And I don't really know what Jody Sue's angle is. I just don't know what her angle is at this point. And I could stop, and I know she's probably all but hurt, and I feel bad because I probably hurt her feelings tonight too. But she doesn't understand how she starts this shit for herself. I have offered time and time again to help her. And she comes to YouTube and says, oh, I'm harassing her, and I'm this and I'm that. Did that phone call sound like me harassing her? Honest opinions. And that's not even, that's what? Half of it? Maybe? All I've wanted to do is help her and protect her from these people that are fucking with her based on the things that she was fucking telling me. Gingersnap, this, that, and the other. Okay? And then when I go research it, much like Squall, I get attacked for researching what she wants to come out. And it continues. It's a cycle. I've been doing this, I want to say since the end of July, August, September, somewhere within that time period with her of 2021. I don't know if she's using it. I don't want to make assumptions. It's very disgusting. And I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it as a viewer, not even as a creator, because like I said, I still don't understand all of it. Jody Sue's over there telling me, oh, this is a fake fight with Squat. I wish this was a fucking fake fight. It's really not, Jody Sue. What you do is fake fighting. Right? Jody Sue's been pointing this out for almost 2 years. That's how I knew there's a reason she's bitter at y'all, and I don't blame her. Ambery, I've been trying to point out the same fuckery she has for the past 2 years. Do you understand that? Like, that's what Jody Sue is not comprehending. She has had people try to help her to stop the bullying and the fuckery and the shit going on around her. But when you get too close to stopping it for her or giving her a way out or a way to stop it, she pulls away from you and attacks you. So you can go ahead and not blame her all you want. Get in her inbox and see if you can help protect her. See how far that goes. Okay? Ask her about one single local or about something she doesn't want online. So I don't think people quite understand. She has these subs over there like, we're attacking her and doing this. Well, maybe if they stepped the fuck away from Jody Sue for a minute and went and perused the internet and figured out who's who. Because I'm definitely not in the category of the creators or the locals. I've done my own fucking thing. I was attacked by both. I've told you all before and I'll tell you again. I don't like any of them. Okay? Now, am I going to stick up for what's just? I see the shit that's going on in the fuckery. There's a lot of it. Hey, Reapers Grim. I shared your photos. You see how that got me. Tell me what you think. Look at the comments. But what I'm saying is like everything's just based around their problems, their symptoms, their abuse. Like one single person, there's no empathy outside of them. If you understand what I'm saying, and I have a whole lot of empathy for Jody Sue, even though she might not believe it or her subs might not believe it. I have sat here for a whole year being bashed by people on her side, by people on the other side, by people on the local side, all because I contacted Amy, put out a chicken video, and said Squall, I didn't believe Squall's story. Nobody could have a difference of opinion than the locals. They infiltrated bigger channels, came in having people like QWERTY and Vet Girl following Penny around, dropping huge donations. I have a whole 2 years of donations. Okay? I have screenshots of many, 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 many donations by the same people. And it's okay to take super chats and stuff, but you can't call somebody a grifter when you're doing it. To be honest with you, I think it's fucking Penny pretending to be somebody else, coming in, dropping some cash into her own bank account from one bank account, like moving money. I don't know what the hell the deal is. I don't know anybody that would just like drop money. Hey, how about this? You money droppers, show your face, okay? Money droppers, Penny's money droppers, show your faces. There's two that I've noticed, but I'm sure there's more. She's put. Right. If you agree with her, she attacks you. If you disagree with her, she attacks you. There's no helping her. And like I put on my community post the other day, yep, I'm not helping her no more. It's exactly what I was saying. I'm done. I'm done being trashed by all of them. I just want to be here and, oh my God, hopefully one day this shit will settle down and I can throw myself out of it. And I mean, I know I can do that at any moment and any time. But the thing is that I do have keys of shit what was going on behind the scenes. As crazy as that is. I do. A lot. And I was in contact with a lot of locals. Not that I was harassing them. Go listen to me interviewing people. Usually it's, I'm recording you, just so you know. Do you agree? This is your story. You want to put it out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do the sneaky shit these other channels do. Now, have I in the past? Yeah. But I didn't know how YouTube worked, and I thought that's what the true crime community was because I was watching it. It's when you get that sick feeling in your stomach and you know right from wrong that it hits you. And I still, regardless of Jody Sue talking shit on me, I'm not going to attack her children. I'm not going to do anything that's going to be overbearing or making fun of her. But what I am going to start doing is putting her shit out, as she said it. She wants to strike me. She wants to do this. She wants to do that. It's fine. But you know what, Jody? See, the fact that you don't want that shit seen tells people you have something to hide. I shouldn't even have to put it out. Nobody should have to put it out. You should put it out, right? Like, put it out, explain your feelings, talk to people, make people get to know you and understand you. You don't even want that. You just want to sit on your piano, on your ass, and talk shit and eat your ice. And I eat a lot of ice too. But, so I'm not making fun of that. But I'm saying it isn't like you're jumping to the gun to do anything. Let me ask you a question. Do you have one photo of you hanging a flyer? Have you ever put a flyer out for summer? Hell no. I want to know that hotel you stayed at, did it have a swimming pool like you were vacationing on summer's anniversary and you were allowing these people to pay for it? I don't give a fuck if they ran and scurried you off or not. You have a cell phone. When you got to the hotel, what you should have done was called 911 if you felt uncomfortable. If you felt as if you were being kidnapped, you should have called 911. Okay? Because as I see it, you made it back fine and dandy to your house the next morning. I think it was the next morning. And I think it's in them recordings I have, right in order. And that's only some of my videos. Like, we didn't even get to my Dropbox or other means. So here's the thing. You're going to quit fucking playing with me now. Okay? Because I'm going to make you eat your fucking words. People are going to listen to what you were saying around that time. You play these little games like, oh, I'm so hurt and injured. Please help me. Or, Andy abused me and Andy did this. And then when they show it, when people show things in your defense, you attack them. And that does not make sense. Why are you even here? I don't understand your role. I don't understand your point. I did for a while, went with the DV, but the thing is you don't talk about DV. At the end of your video, you'll say, share the hand, share the 1-800 number. None of your lives are about DV except for your experience and not trying to help people get help or showing videos or no, you're reviewing people. Your channel is shit, Jody Sue. Your channel, just like the rest of ours, are based off of Summer Moon Utah Wells, right? You're no different than the rest of us, so quit trying to act like you are. And the next time you say, I ain't a creator, while you sit on 12-hour fucking lives collecting fucking money for monetization and people's cash apps and PayPals and whatever else other fucking means of money you get, bitch, you're a fucking creator. You're a creator. You were live the first night of Summer going missing, showing the helicopters. You were first to be out there. You were in the groups. How do you know all this shit was going down if you weren't there? You're just as guilty as Squall, in my opinion, at this point. I sure did, Sugar and Spice. Love you, girl. Yeah, I mean, I just, I don't know. I don't want to attack her in a mean way. What I want to do is show what was going on during the time of the hotel. Okay? Let's see where it is after that. I'm not going to attack her children. I'm not going to attack DV. If I put a video on, I'm warning you now, I'm going to take it off. If it's one I feel is not connected to Summer, like I did just a little bit ago without even telling y'all, you know? One that was about her DV. I took it off. We're not going to go there. This is strictly about Summer. We're going to go through her whole chase marathon, billboard, how she came to light. I'm going to go find if anybody from Facebook has screenshots of Jody Sue Brown in the groups, please send them to me. I would love to see them and show them and display them, okay? Along with squalls. Do both. And if anybody can find the screenshots of Squall attacking Trish, I'd really appreciate those. Yeah, well, it was the opposite way too. It was weird. It's like they all have jealousy issues down there or something, right? Like you can't have more than one friend. If you do, they're going to destroy it and attack them. I feel bad for Jenna. She went through hell. I'm glad she went and did her own thing, got her own page, and she's thriving. I don't really watch her. Not really my sort of channel, you know? But I'm glad Jenna's doing good so far. I don't know, because I don't know Jenna's whole story either. So many people came into this like day one. Jody Sue does say that, and she's right about that. So many people like, oh my God, like, why would you even, if you have a missing child, why do you want strangers at your house? You know, I don't understand it. Laura, I think Jody Sue is here for Summer if she's innocent. See, I can feel this way two different ways. If she's innocent, I'm not saying she's guilty. I'm not saying she's innocent. Speculating that she's innocent. Let's look at that. Why did she do this? You know, like why? I don't know. None of it makes sense, and I'm tired now. I'm forgetting my train of thoughts here. So I am going to get off of here. We can come back. I don't know if I'll go through more of these phone calls or not. We'll see how the day ends when I wake up. I'm done dealing with her, guys. I'm just over it. There's only so much you got to do, and now I'm here for me. Nobody else. No, Reaper's Grim, you didn't cause me no problems. What I tell you the other day, I throw shit, I see if it sticks. It stuck, sort of. Definitely where it should have been, right? We don't know who tells the truth. Remember that. Got to get to the bottom of it. Could be. Yeah, but I do gotta say, like, I've lent a hand in that, but again, that's because of my own fault. I was naive. I know that now. You grow from it. Seriously, my channel went up in November. I had 4,000 subs by March. That was fast. That doesn't happen in the YouTube world. It's not supposed to, and I don't know why it did. It was because Scott H was coming over because he liked my material about Jody Sue, but Jody Sue says all my material was about her. That's not true. That's not true at all. Trixie Star's buddy has a screenshot. Oh, we should talk about that later. I just lit a cigarette. Let's talk about that now. There's a woman that Trixie Star is friends with, okay? I would say she's a little on the slower side. She goes by a couple names on Facebook. Julie's one of them. I won't give the last name. She told me that's not her real name. LC is her channel. She showed me her private YouTube page where she goes around taking, all creators should be aware of this. She goes around taking everybody's videos, putting them on her page and then privating them. And when it benefits her, Trixie, she brings them out. I don't know what that's about. Okay? Yeah, they're not. I think I'm just going to start clipping people. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start clipping. I don't even want to fucking research this case anymore. I want Summer found and I want to keep her face out there. It's hard. Now I'm in a habit that this is what I've been doing for 2 years. How do you just stop doing something you've been doing when there isn't no resolution to it? You know? I clawed my way back through the trenches. I'm kidding, guys. You know what I mean? No, it took a lot for me to come back. Get people to listen to me. I seriously just spent God knows how many freaking hours listening to Jody Sue Brown and her mumble. You know? And I did make myself look crazy this morning, but it was just based off of words that Jody Sue said. And this profile that I am still eerie of. I don't know the whole Boogeyman story. I remember it, and I remember it had something to do with Candace. If anybody remembers that, please send it to me. Maybe it was a rumor I heard. I don't know. People are going to say, you're doxing people, you're doxing people. Well, dude got a pretty bad fucking criminal record. He's a whack job. So if I dox them, oh well. People know who to stay away from, right? This is about Summer. This isn't about anybody else. Jesus. Messenger. I'm going to get off of here and go check my messages and then go to bed. It's 3. I probably won't be up until tomorrow morning. I don't know. If I get up and anybody's up late, let me know. Maybe I'll go live. And we can listen to a couple more of these calls. Oh, thank you, Lindy. But I don't know that it's tenacity or just trying to get people to see through the freaking stupidity, you know? All this was going on. I'm being attacked by, man, I just keep going on and on and on. I was being attacked by subs, like greatly attacked by subs who were following this shit while all of this shit was going on behind the scenes. Nobody wanted to listen. The subs were in the dark. It wasn't until people started fighting, and then nobody even knew why everybody's fighting. I sure as hell didn't. And it took me this long to get the answers we have today. And why do we have those answers? Because I sat fucking bitch ass Scott on my panel and I put up with his fucking abuse. I went slow with him and I tried to have him start from the beginning to end. That's what I was trying to do. You know, Because nobody has told us from beginning to end. But here we go. What do we got now? More discords that are missing. Scott don't have them. AB don't have them. Chris McDonough ain't going to show him. He's too big for that. You know that. So what do we have is a whole lot of fuckery hidden. Still. No proof of who started what. But I do think, thanks to Scott, we got a good idea. You know, like, who introduced Linda to Penny and Chase to Penny and this, that, and the other. He couldn't even keep it straight. Or, I mean, he kept it straight, but he didn't. Like, Tiffany was on her, like, everything Scott said made sense. No, it really fucking didn't. But, okay. We'll go with it. Extremely at the top of that list. See, there's a group of them at the top. The top is the Wills, main players. And then you got Tim Mullen and Chase right below them. Do I know if the PIs are on the up and up right now? I don't know, because they work with Squall. Okay? I mean, at least that's what we've been told, but maybe it's that they're using that as a tactic to investigate her. Again, there are people with licenses and not me. At this point today, hell no, I don't trust them. Not at all. All right, guys. You all have a good day, and I'm going to go have a good sleep. Watch Jody Sue's live. There's a lot of reaction there. You'll see. All right, guys. Bye.